Om Shanti. Today we will listen to Sweetest Baba's Sweet Sweet Murli, date 4th of August 2026. Morning Murli, Om Shanti Bap Dada Madhuban. Essence: sweet children, in order to become the Father's right hand, become righteous in everything. Always perform elevated actions. Baba says, sweet children, in order to become the Father's right hand, become righteous in everything. Always perform elevated actions. Today's question: which sanskar causes many obstacles in service? Which sanskar causes many obstacles in service? Answer: because of the nature and feeling of souls, there is a conflict of sanskars and many obstacles are caused in service. Baba says, because of this nature and feelings of souls, there is a conflict of sanskars and many obstacles are caused in service. A lot of damage is caused by conflicting options. The evil spirit of anger is such that it doesn't take long for someone even to oppose God. This is why Baba says, sweet children, if you have any such sanskar, remove it. Song: I have come having awakened my future. Baba's in the song today is I have come having awakened my fortune. Om Shanti. You sweetest spiritual children heard the song. You spiritual children, that is, you souls who are the children of Shiv Baba, the Supreme Spirit, heard the song with the physical organs of your bodies. You children now have to become soul conscious. A lot of effort is required for this. Repeatedly consider yourselves to be souls and remember the Father. This effort is incognito. The Father is incognito and He makes you incognito. Baba says this effort is incognito. This effort is incognito. Baba says this effort is incognito. The Father is incognito and He makes you make incognito effort. The Father Himself comes and says, children, remember me and you will once again become Sato Pradhan, just as you did 5,000 years ago. You children understand that you were Sato Pradhan and that you have now become Tamo Pradhan. You definitely do have to become Sato Pradhan. In the song it says, only the one Almighty Authority Father inspires you to make effort once again to attain the fortune that you lost, because He purifies everyone. The Father explains to you children, O spiritual children, you have now come to make your fortune. Those students go to school to make their fortune. They are only small children. You are no longer small. You have now grown up and are mature. You are making your fortune. Yes, there are some who are old. It is better to study when you are young than when you are old. The intellects of those who are young are better. This is very easy for everyone. Your bodies have grown large. This one is a baby and would not be able to understand much because his organs are still small. You can understand about deformation and praise, happiness and sorrow. A soul is just a point, its body continues to grow. Souls always remain the same size, they never grow larger or smaller. The Father is now giving you musk as a gift. Baba is saying the Father is now giving you musk as a gift for your intellects because your intellects have become completely Tamo Pradhan. They are now becoming clean. These pictures are very useful for you to explain with. People on the path of devotion go and bow down in front of the deity idols and worship them. Previously, you too used to go there with blind faith. You used to go to a Shiva temple, but you didn't know that he was Shiv Baba. You definitely received the inheritance from Baba. This is why his praise is sung. When someone has done something very good in his lifetime, he is praised. You have to make a stamp of Shiv Baba. the stamp of Shiv Baba, the ceremonizer of the Gita, can be created very easily. Baba says the stamp of Shiv Baba, the ceremonizer of the Gita, can be created very easily. That father gives happiness to everyone. The father says, I make you into the masters of the land of happiness. Even the old mothers can understand that they have come to Shiv Baba, who is without an image, and that he has entered this one with an image, this body. The incorporeal one is said to be the one without an image. It is in your intellects that you are going to Shiv Baba, who has adopted this image temporarily. He purifies the impure and grants them liberation and liberation in life. That is, he makes them into residents of the land of peace and the land of happiness. People try so hard to attain peace. If they found God, they would find peace. They don't make any effort for happiness. They just want to go to the Father's home and find God. Everyone at this time wants liberation. Only you Brahmins receive liberation in life. All others want liberation. There is no one who can show you the path to liberation in life. People go to the sannyasis and ask them for peace. They ask, how can we have peace of mind? The paths they show are all for going into liberation. It doesn't enter their intellects what eternal liberation moksha is. They get distressed and say it is better to go into liberation. In fact, the land of liberation is the residence of souls. All the children at the centers know that we are claiming our fortune of the kingdom in that new world. Baba is giving us the kingdom of that new world, where we will, Baba says, Baba is giving us the kingdom of that new world. Where will he give it? Will he give it in the old world or in the new world? The father says, I come at the confluence age. I neither come in the golden age nor in the iron age. I come in between the two ages. The Father grants everyone salvation. He does not leave anyone in a state of degradation. Salvation and degradation cannot both exist at the same time. You children know that this old world is to be destroyed. This is why you must have no love for it. The intellect says that we truly are the Baba says this is why you must not have no love for it. The intellect says that we truly are at the confluence age now. This old world is to change. The Father has now come and he says, I come at the confluence age of every cycle to liberate you from sorrow and take you to the gateway of Hari, that is, remover of sorrow. This is an aspect of knowledge. Haridwar is the gateway to Sri Krishna or to the land of Krishna. Acha, there is then also the Lakshman swing. First you go to Haridwar, the golden age is called the Haridwar. Then they also show Ram, Lakshman, etc. Those things don't really exist. They are just stories that people have made up. How many brothers have they shown Ram having? He cannot have 4 brothers. It is only here that someone would have 4 or 8 brothers. Baba says, on the one side there are the children of God and on the other side there are the children of the devils. Now you know that Shiv Baba has entered the body of Brahma. Baba says, Shiva is Baba and Brahma is Dada. He is the father of humanity, Prajapita, who Brahma Baba. That one is the father of souls, who Shiv Baba. He is eternal. That one creates Brahmins at this time. It is not that Shiv Baba creates saligrams. No. Saligrams are imperishable. The Father just comes and purifies you. Until a soul becomes pure, how could his body become pure? When we souls were pure, we were Satopradhan. We souls are now impure and Tamopradhan. How can we once again become Satopradhan? This is something that can easily be understood. You have become impure and Tamopradhan because alloy has been mixed into you. You now have to become Satopradhan once again. all of you will settle your accounts and go to the land of peace and then the land of happiness. How do souls come down from the incorporeal home? The memorial of that is the Christians having lights on a tree and celebrating. You know that all the branches are the different religions. You have now received this knowledge of how souls come down from up above, number wise. The land of peace is the home of our souls. It is now the confluence age. All souls will come down from there and then everyone will return home. Total annihilation does not take place. You know that you have come to Baba to make your fortune and to claim your self-sovereignty once again. This is not just said for the sake of it. We will receive our inheritance by having remembrance. The Father says, forget your bodies, including your bodily friends and relatives. There is the one with an image and the one without an image. The one without an image is called the one who cannot be seen. These matters are very subtle. Souls are so tiny, they have to play their parts again and again. These things are not in anyone else's intellect. First of all, make people understand that they are souls and that He is their Father. He is the one whom they remember when they say, O purifier, O God. There is no need to go anywhere else. Therefore, they should only remember the one. Since they remember God, they will definitely receive something from Him. Therefore, what need is there to stumble from door to door? God would have to come from the supreme abode. We cannot go there because we are impure. Impure ones cannot go there. You are now amazed at how wonderful the path of devotion is. People remember the one God and say, O Ishwar, O Supreme Father, O God the Father. Since He is only the one, why do you stumble around elsewhere? That one resides up above. However, all of this is fixed. They all perform devotion according to the drama. They perform devotion without having any understanding at all. You are now becoming sensible in all unlimited way. Only those who follow Srimad become sensible. They cannot remain hidden. They always perform elevated tasks. The Father says, I am the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness, and so you children should become just as sweet. You should become the Father's right hands. The Father only loves such children who becomes right hands. You know that you cannot do as much with your left hand because the right hand only does that which is righteous. This is why the right hand is used for an auspicious task. Worshipping is always done with the right hand. The Father says, become righteous in everything. You have found the Father and so you must have that happiness. The Father says, constantly remember me alone, and your final thoughts will lead you to your destination. There is only one direction to take you into salvation. It is remembered that only God knows His ways and means for salvation. Only He is the purifier. He knows that He will purify human beings and that He will send them into salvation from degradation. They make so much effort on the path of devotion, but they don't receive salvation. They don't receive any fruit. Only the one Father grants salvation. Whomever devotees worship with love on the path of devotion, I am the one who grants them the fruit of that. That too is fixed in the drama. They automatically receive it, depending on their efforts. Now, you children too have to become pure by making your own efforts. The Father says, remember the sweetest Father. Only He is the Almighty Authority. He makes us so good. You now know everything and are also claiming your inheritance from the Father. Baba says, your intellects have this knowledge of the Creator and creation. You know that you didn't have this knowledge previously. To hold sacrificial fires and do tapasya, to listen to the scriptures, etc., is all knowledge of the scriptures. That is called devotion. There is no aim or objective in that. There is an aim and objective in a study. There is one type of knowledge or another. The Purifier Father has given us this knowledge of how to become pure from impure. The Father has given us this knowledge of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world, and also how the cycle turns. All of us are actors in this. This play is created eternally. You should definitely have the unlimited knowledge. Baba says you should definitely have this unlimited knowledge. You children know that you are now coming out of extreme darkness and going into extreme light. You are now becoming deities. You also have to explain that the deity religion is the original eternal religion and that it is now called the Hindu religion. Gradually, they will they too will understand this. Baba says gradually they too will understand this. You children have to become very alert. A lot of children are needed for this. To have to hold a conference in Delhi. Delhi is also called the land of angels. It was by the same bank of the river Yamuna. Delhi is the capital. It has been ruled by many. It was also the capital of the deities. There should be a very big conference in Delhi. However, Maya is such that she doesn't allow you to do this. She creates many obstacles. Nowadays, there is a lot of conflict of natures. You children should do service in unity with one another. When those people are not in harmony, their kingdom is lost. When there are two parties, they overthrow the president. Duality of opinion causes a lot of damage. Baba says duality of option causes a lot of damage. Then they don't take long even to oppose God. A lot of damage is caused. When the evil spirit of anger comes, don't even ask. This is why Baba says the jaggery knows and the bag holding the jaggery knows. The Father is telling you children this knowledge of the beginning, the middle and the end of the world. Whether you imbibe this or not is up to you. It depends on your efforts. Baba says the Father is telling you children the knowledge of the beginning, the middle and the end of the world. Whether you imbibe this or not is up to you. It depends on your efforts. It isn't that Baba would bless any of you or have mercy for you. There is no question of asking for mercy here. The Father says, if I had to teach this knowledge and yoga through inspiration, why would I come into this dirty world? Inspiration and blessings, they are the words of the path of devotion. Here you have to make effort. Here is no question of inspiration. You have received three engines at the same time. There the Father is separate from the teacher and later on you also have a guru. Here all three are together. The Father says, I am making you worthy of worship. You will then become worshippers. This has to be explained very tactfully. It should not be that someone faints. The first and main thing to explain is about the two fathers. God is the Father. His birthday ship Jayanti is celebrated here. He must definitely be making us into the masters of heaven. Heaven was in Bharat alone. The Mahabharat war is now just ahead for the destruction of hell. The Father definitely carries out the establishment of the new world. It is according to the Father's Srimad that we say, we will definitely make Bharat pure again. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to you spiritual children. We spiritual children also said Namaste to our spiritual mother, father, Bab Dada. Namaste, namaste, namaste Baba, namaste. Shukriya Baba, shukriya. Dil se shukriya. Om Shanti Baba. Today's Asians for Dharana 1. Just as the Father is the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness, so too become equal to the Father. Become very sweet, constantly perform righteous actions and become a right hand. Baba says, become very sweet, constantly perform righteous actions and become a right hand. 2. Never allow there to be a conflict of opinion. Don't be cut up with anyone's nature and so oppose one another. Remove the evil spirit of anger. Blessing. May you become an embodiment of authority by remaining aware of yourself and enabling every action of yours to become a discipline. Baba says, may you become an embodiment of authority by remaining aware of yourself and enabling your every action of yours to become a discipline. We will read the blessing again. Baba says, may you become an embodiment of authority by remaining aware of yourself and enabling every action of yours to become a discipline. For that, Baba says, whatever action Baba performed by being aware of himself in the physical form become a discipline for the Brahmin family. By having that intoxication of himself, he could say with authority that if anything wrong happened through the Sakar form, God would put it right. By remaining aware of his form, he had the intoxication that no action would ever be wrong. When you children remain stable in your own stage, whatever thoughts you have, words you speak, or actions you perform will become a discipline. Today's slogan: make your pillar of purity strong, and that pillar will work like a lighthouse. Make your pillar of purity strong, and that pillar will work like a lighthouse. Today's object signal: finish the seed of impurity and become completely clean, that is pure. Finish the seed of impurity and become completely clean, that is pure. For that, Baba says, if your intellect is even slightly touched by impure thoughts or old sanskars, you cannot be called a perfect Vaishnav. When you see someone doing something wrong, even seeing that has an effect of you, and an account would be created. Similarly, just think, if your intellect is even slightly touched by old sanskars or impure thoughts, you would not be called a perfect Vaishnav or completely pure. Acha. Om Shanti.